Z, go for launch.
Launch director reports go. All right, here we go. Real quick, we'll cover the launch and then we'll get back to it. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, Vanguard, I got it.
T-minus 30 seconds and counting.
Look, first section of the crew access tower is in place. Can you believe that? And then big old Lever 11,000 over there. Twin jibs. Freaking monster of a crane.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Sound suppressor is on.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission. Lift off.
Okay. Launch. Starlink 617. 17th flight for booster 1060.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Okay.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Roll program is complete. Out of the clouds. Stand by for power and telemetry.
Nominal power and telemetry.
Okay, looking good. Vehicle should go supersonic here momentarily and enter maximum dynamic pressure.
Supersonic.
There's supersonic. Yeah, it was unfortunate, Admana.
Max Q.
Maximum dynamic pressure. That's peak thermal or peak aerodynamic load on the vehicle. Basically, the rocket slows down because it can't move the air out of the way fast enough. It'll start to compress the vehicle. You don't want to compress the pressurized tanks full of fuel. That's not good for it.
Impact shell has started.
So they don't shut them down. They throttle back the engines for maximum dynamic pressure, but now they're out. They're out, and second stage engine has begun chill down. Basically, they're priming the second stage engine for ignition here. And in the next 40 seconds, we'll see the 9 engines at the first stage shut off, and the single Merlin 1 vacuum, the one that they're thermally conditioning and priming, ignite after separation. It looked like a hard start, Rocket Guy, from what I can tell. Explosions from outside of the nozzle. Not good. What caused it, though, that's the hard part. That's the hard part. Stand by for main engine cutoff. Nice.
Main engine cutoff.
There's main engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
Good separation. 1060 has delivered 17 second stages to space. Stiffen ring separation on the stage confirmed. Everything looking good. 17th flight for that first stage, guys. Booster serial number 1060. You can see some plume interaction between the second stage and the grid fins on the first stage as they deploy. Stand by for payload fairing jettison.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Fairing separation confirmed. Those fairings will come back down. SpaceX is going to go get them. They'll fish them out. The fairings have reaction control systems on them that actually, they're like this. They separate like that, and then they turn upside down and re-enter. And they have RCS on them to steer them down. And then they have a parafoil that opens, and then they parachute into the water, into the drink. And a SpaceX recovery vessel will come and pick them up out of the water. It's actually not that much of a far stretch to put RCS on a fairing, believe it or not. Most fairings use a pneumatic separation system. So fairings already have RCS. It's just one that separates them. That's usually how they get them to pop apart, a pneumatic system. So putting RCS on them is actually not that far-fetched. Most fairings already have that. What is RCS? Reaction control jets. Flask. So basically little thrusters. Like the ones on the ships in Starfield, that you use to move around, little thruster jets, tiny ones. Yeah, there was some lightning, Blark. I saw it. What am I watching? Why do you know each step? With a stick, I'm a STEM streamer, dude. I'm playing Starfield because I really like Starfield, but I teach people about space and rockets here. I just haven't done it in a little while because Starfield has taken over my life. But what I usually do is cover rocket launches and play like Kerbal Space Program and teach people about rockets and stuff. Okay, first stage is now coasting. It is pretty much, it's a little bit past apogee. You see some lightning.
Acquisition of signal, Bermuda.
Some lightning going on down there. They have acquisition of signal on the second stage through Bermuda. That's a shot up, looking up through the top of the first stage there. Yes, Flacken, I want to finish that mission. I didn't want to kill the damn captain, but whatever. It's the nitrogen thrusters. Why would the nitrogen thrusters be emitting light, Graph Shark? They're priming up the engines there. That's not the thrusters. They're going to ignite the engines. So what Falcon 9's going to do?
Stage 1 FTS is saved.
Stage 1 flight termination system is safe. We got first stage engine reignition, 3 engine relight for supersonic retropropulsion. What Falcon 9 is doing there is it's going fast enough to experience re-entry heating. So what it does is it fires the engines to slow down. But the engines also envelop the booster in a nice cooler column of gas, giving you a thermal barrier between the Falcon 9 and the re-entry heat. The engine exhaust is the heat shield. That's the heat shield. Use what you got, right? It's my favorite things. You can still see some plasma accumulation on the grid fins right there. It's freaking sweet that we get uninterrupted footage of this. Re-entry generally goes haywire with antennas. A lot of plasma accumulation on that right-hand grid fin there. But the grid fins are made out of titanium. They'll straight up, they're one-piece cast titanium pieces. They'll be fine. They're going to be able to take that entry, no problem. A little bit of a communications blackout, but we do have a reacquisition of signal on that first stage.
Stage 1 transonic.
Stage 1 is now subsonic there. Second stage should be going into terminal guidance here momentarily. Terminal guidance or closed loop guidance is when the onboard accelerometers, they're not accelerometers, but just that's a good way to say it. It's using the vehicle's acceleration to track where it is.
Terminal guidance.
There you go.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Stage 1 should start landing burn here. There we go. Drone ship should be under the left grid fin, if we can see it. Oh. Oh. No. Stand by for the call for landing leg deploy. Enjoy the potato quality. This will be the 17th landing for that first stage. 17 up, 17 down. Look at that. That's pretty damn impressive. There are not people on that rocket, no. This is communication satellites. Internet satellite constellation called Starlink. There you go.
Expected loss of signal, Cape.
Impact shutdown.
Stand by for the call for nominal orbit insertion. Yeah, Rev, this is freaking embarrassing, dude. Didn't even get an NOI call. Wow, that's bad, man. That's bad, dude. They need to not have that suck. But yeah, there was your Starlink launch. 17 launches and landings for that booster, 1060. SpaceX has sorted those boosters out to 20 flights. But we'll see incremental flight leaders here as we go. Does the streams from now on... EJ, does the streams from now on when? I wish. Is Earth a moving ball, sir? No. Oblate spheroid. It's fat, like your mom. Roasted. No, it's an oblate spheroid. Earth is like a big jello mold. It's the reason why it's kind of somewhat spherical is because it's spinning really, really fast. Think like if you took a kickball and tried to do like the Harlem Globetrotters thing with it, but it was deflated, it would bulge at the center. Same idea. It's a big, gigantic jello mold. I hate jello. Oh, come on, man. There's always room for jello. Yeah, if liking, that'd be good. What happened? Why did they just stop? Did the thing get to space? Yes. Yeah, it's a big molting jello mold of iron and nickel, if you really want to know. But yeah, the reason why it kind of weeble wobbles around is because it's not like if you took like the geographic center, it's not like a perfect sphere. It's anybody that says that is nuts. Just as crazy as the flat people. Like it's this big weeble wobbly ball, and it kind of weeble wobbles around because if you like cut it in half, the geographic center of Earth is not where the center of mass is. There's a little bit of an offset, and that's why Earth spins around on a tilt. That also is the reason why orbits precess. Because of that non-uniform gravitational pull, the gravitational acceleration actually varies depending on where you are on the Earth. Everybody thinks it's 32 feet per second or 9.81 meters a second per second. It has slight variations, and that's been proven. That's absolutely a thing. Like, it's absolutely a thing. They proved it on the moon too, actually. Fun fact. Yeah, where you and your mom will go. Oh, damn! Yeah, they don't commentate on them anymore, Edmana. Yep. Clavic, can you